This conference will now be recorded.
So the meeting's called to order. Let's see, roll call, Fran Biscay.
Present.
Diane Kokoska.
Present.
Will Canoia, present. All members are present. So let me read the governor's language for remote meetings. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting of the Southbridge Board of Assessors will be conducted live and via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation by members of the general public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found at the Southbridge website at www.ci.southbridge.ma. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen, watch the meeting may do so in the following manner. Go to meeting invitation below that was posted on the town website. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the recordings in real time via technological means. In the event that we are unable to do so, despite our best efforts, we will post on the Southbridge website an audio or video recording, transcript, or a comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. Let me catch my breath. I got a pillow over my head right now, it feels. Okay. So review minutes from the January 21st meeting. You've all seen them. Do I have a motion to waive the reading? Okay, motion by Diane, a second?
Second.
Fran, all in favor?
Aye.
All in favor? It's unanimous. So we're gonna waive the reading of the minutes. Okay. Agenda item 3, open taxpayer forum. There's nobody present in the room other than the board members. And I see on the go to meeting, there's nobody from the public signed in, so no taxpayer forum, none. The next item is review and discuss the Clause 18 exemption. We don't have enough information to discuss that. We're waiting for more from the person, and so we're not going to discuss this, but these should be in an executive session only. So even if we did, we would put it into executive session. We're going to pass over this. Pass over. Okay, so the next item, review and sign the agenda item number 5. Review and sign the motor vehicle excise tax 2009 commitment 10 for $529.69. So, what did I say? Did I say 2009? Excuse me, that was a typo in my head. 2019 commitment. Should have just mumbled it through the mask. You couldn't tell.
Maybe I misheard.
2019 commitment 10 for $529.69. So we're going to have a warrant, a notice of commitment, and we've got the commitment book, and the last page of it is what we are. So we need to sign 3 items on this. I'll go first, then I'll pass it to Diane, and then you can pass it to Frank. You too.
No.
I feel your pain. I'm gonna put that there so we can get the microphone in the middle. And okay. Me?
Smash. I don't know. What is it?
Okay.
Suicide is painless.
That is the song. What a beautiful song. When the girls were small, that was what they called their night song. That melody, I and my Denise, we used to sing them. You just kind of make up your own words as you went along.
Yeah.
Oops, that one, baby. That's right. That's, even, I think they finally, somehow they saw the MASH show as adults. They said, Dad, that was a night song?
It was always good. I like that. I like the show.
Okay. Slide those back. I'm going to keep all of this together. Okay. So the next one is, agenda item number 6, review and sign the motor vehicle excise tax 2020 commitment number 7 for $8,318.85. And so we've got, again, the warrant, notice of commitment, and then we actually have the commitment book. Sign all three. So. Yep. And agenda item 7, review and sign the motor vehicle excise tax 2021 commitment number 1 for $1,287,974.52. This is the first big one of the year. And the same documents, the warrant, notice of commitment, and the commitment book in that amount.
I saw the town manager on TV in one of those interviews with, what's his name?
Jack Jovan,
Yeah, yeah. He seemed pretty impressive.
he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
You gotta sign this one though.
Me?
Yeah.
Really?
Last page.
Oh, I did. When you get it back to me, I will.
It's good that, John does those interviews.
Especially now because nobody gets a chance
Yeah.
to see anything.
Yeah,
Still don't really know what he looks like, but, yeah. Hear him talk.
So there's two at the end, two pages at the end you need to sign, right?
the last one, right?
No, one.
Okay. Really?
I thought he signed the others.
Yeah, let me look at that.
This one.
I-
There's 4 signatures all put together.
Oh, okay, 4. And I only did 3. Okay, got it.
It's the last.
Got it. Thank you. And all right. So what do we have next? So agenda item number 8, review and sign the monthly abatement exemption reports for January. The first one is real estate abatements and exemptions. These are all of the ones that people come in, they have all the proper documents, and they qualify. They total $44,475. And of that, 1,925 are widow, clause 17-day widow exemptions, 16,400 are clause 22 veterans exemptions, 1,500 are clause 22C, 100% disabled veterans. Yep. 22E, they're veterans are disabled, they're $22,900. Clause 37, blind, $1,750. Clause 41C, elderly exemption, 2,000. Again, they total 44,475. You guys could look those over and review them and then sign the last page if you agree with that.
Now, would I sign that for the clause 41?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. So you get a clause 41. We have the majority of the board here, so you should probably not abstain from that. And
Just do this.
yeah, so they're all in the aggregate
Yeah.
on that report. A form of software would separate them. But we have a majority here.
And the paperwork's also all of them.
It is, this is, people come in, give us reams of documentation. This is a statutory thing. If you meet the financial and the ownership and all the other precise requirements, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
They must, the town must send out information of what they need to bring to do every year.
Yeah, many of these people qualify and apply every year, but new people, there's a brochure that we put out. People call as well, and we tell them on the telephone. This year with COVID, we've mail, it's all done by mail. Nobody can come in, nobody comes in to do this sort of thing. But it's really precise. It doesn't age. I mean, the various exemptions have different requirements, but generally speaking, there is an age requirement, an ownership of property requirement, an income requirement, or a net worth requirement. Or if it's a veterans exemption, we need documentation from the Veterans Administration of exactly what of various clauses, what you need. If it's a blind exemption, you need your certificate of blindness from the Mass Commission of the Blind. So it's pretty precise. And the great thing is we get reimbursed by most of that from the state. Which is nice. Okay, so the next one, 2020 motor vehicle abatements during the month of January. There were 3 of them, and they total $137.92. You guys can look that over. All right. And so that's agenda item number 8. Agenda item 9, new business. So here's one thing. At our last meeting, we have a property. That provided all the information to be tax exempt. They're a charitable organization and they're a group home. So at our last meeting, we discussed it. We actually signed it, signed all the papers. A couple of days after we did that, the papers we signed were emailed to us. They sent us in the originals, which I would like to use to replace the emailed copy for the permanent record. And again, we signed it. You weren't there the next day. You were there at the meeting when we discussed this and agreed on it, but you came in the next day and signed the emailed copy. So anyway, I'm going to discard the old one, the emailed version, black and white, and we have a original copy that I want to keep for posterity. So just gonna. So if you guys would just go to page 2. We've already approved this, but we're just using the permanent copy. My God, that was a good throw. Paperwork that we do. Okay, so put this back here, this back here, back here, here, put this like this, this here. Okay, so that's new business. Board of Assessors open forum. Does any members have anything they want to discuss with the board? Any concerns or issues or anything? Okay. Seeing none, then adjournment at 6:21. All in favor? All right, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna close the meeting as adjourned. Stop the record.